play it.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Inspired Content. We'll be looking into the new category of rate review, and following this, the new categories creative prompts. And this category is for video games. I actually started recording some of this a while back, so some of the footage is a little older than this one. But we'll be taking a look at the X-Men arcade game. And this is a game I remember somewhat fondly. Found an emulator for it on an arcade cabinet that one of the guys in Makerspace built. So I'm going to show off the demo of some of the gameplay that I took, and
Dazzler was always my favorite. She makes things blow up. Ta-da! So there is a gauge, I believe, that tells you how many power usages. Okay, I have 1 life. Sentinels! Woohoo! Go, Dazzler! She knows how to kick butt. Okay, we're gonna play that, are we? Alright, gotcha. Now my power scale. My power scale does rise as time goes by. It looks like I'm not hurt when things blow up, huh? Let's see. Nightcrawler. Give me a Nightcrawler. Ooh, you're just... Dude, you really just... When you get cornered, you get cornered. Okay, that's a decent skill. Oh, you can beat the crap out of them when they're down. That's cool. Don't have enough energy for it. Dang it. Alright. Let's see what Wolverine does. Because Wolverine doesn't have a projectile attack, so what are they going to do for him? Colossus doesn't either. Let's give that a go. He's a little more robust than Nightcrawler was. Let's try it. Oh, some sort of whiplash effect? Yeah. I'm not big on it. You know, it'd be nice if you had some... Shut up! It'd be nice if you had some sort of regeneration capability. That's different. Certainly seems to have a better ability to fight. Oh, it's a stupid little rocket launcher, is it? Okay, good. There we go. So what does Colossus do? I'm sure Storm does the lightning bolt thing. Oh, nice! That's a good move. He hits pretty good. This doesn't really take abuse well. Okay, so it's when he converts to Metal Man. Oh, nice. That was pretty awesome. I like when he just grabs them by the head and pitches them across the field. Okay, look, I am not interested in playing that anymore. Dead. Storm. Ah, a whirlwind. That's a missed opportunity. Oh, dude. Oh, it's directional too, which is unfortunate, whereas Colossus seems to be, and Wolverine seems to be every direction. She should be able to fly, dang it. She's a mutant with flying powers. Well, she doesn't really fly. She rides the wind, I guess. No! Not the goody two-shoes. Oh, he's not as quick and agile as I would have put him at. He's very stiff and rigid. Oh, there you go. Did you seriously just kick his shins? That was lame. You don't have very much of a... Whoa! You don't have much of a jump, do you? You're getting your butt handed to you, mister. See, kick them while they're down. That's the way to do it.
The rating I would give this game, I would say, I'll try not to be too harsh on it. I think I'll give it a 5.3 out of a 5.7. Yeah, I'll do it, but just be aware that some of that's nostalgia. If you've never played it before, probably won't rank as well for you. But I remember it fondly, and I could probably, the gameplay is not as easy as I remember it being. It's a little hard to get back into play, although I did better with my main from back when I used to play it than I did with some of the other characters. But I also feel like it reminds me a bit of the fact that a lot of the things in my childhood were heavily just bang out a product that we can get somebody to pay us for. It's very loosely based on the characters, and it's just a walk down an aisle and encounter a bunch of villains. But I mean, some of the style of the gameplay I kind of miss. I would like to see some of that again. I mean, you see a lot of the first-person shooter games these days. I don't go for those very much. They're not my thing. And some of the side-scroller platformer games that we have these days, they're all right. But this seemed like a good sort of in-between phase where it's not just 2D that you're moving across a plane. Like, you have ability to move up and back and down and forward and all sorts of stuff all throughout the terrain. And it's done through that sort of bird's eye view approach. And I miss that in games. Maybe I just don't know if there are any games that do that anymore, but yeah, I mean, I feel like I could get into doing those types of games again. I kind of like that kind of stuff. Maybe it's because it's from my childhood. Maybe that's part of it. The art was actually pretty good. The character designs are a little dated, the time period they came from. Obviously, they'd have to be. But yeah, I kind of like it. I would love to have a copy of this game on like a my Game Boy Advance. If I could get that ported over to the Game Boy Advance and I could play it portably, or even just an emulator on my phone. I don't know how I would do that though. You sort of need all the control buttons for it. I would really dig having a game like this again. The cinematics they do in them, well, I guess, I mean, it comes from the cartoons it was based off of, I guess, to a certain degree. So they're not great, but they're not horrific either. You can play the game without them, and for the most part, everything you'll see in the, as you saw in the video, there's a fair bit of that kind of like, no, I don't want to watch the whole thing all over again. Please go through it. It doesn't seem to contribute much to the story, and I think we've done better with in-game cinematics these days. That we could probably do a better storyline for it. I'd be interested to see what we could. Well, let's get over to the creative prompts in a minute here. But so that's really where I'd rate it and review it right now. So the next video is going to be the creative prompts inspired by this. So see you here for that.